Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Two news stories for you. Firstly, Getachew Reda, former Tigray president, gave an interview a few hours ago. He spoke about his political future. What is his plan? What does he want to do now? He lashed out at Tadesse Varede, the new regional president, too. He called it a mistake. He did not remove Varede from the position of deputy president when he was in power. Secondly, was Al-Burhan, Sudanese military chief and head of Sudan's government, arrived in Asmara, Eritrea today. Al-Burhan has visited Eritrea several times in the last 2 years of civil war in Sudan. Eritrea has been supporting Al-Burhan's military against rapid support forces. Now, when Al-Burhan government definitely has an edge militarily on RSF. Why is Al-Burhan visiting Eritrea? Let's start from Tigray viewers. Getachew Reda gave an interview to the BBC. Some very tough questions were asked. Getachew tried to respond, though he lost his temper too during the interview. He called the reporter stupid because the reporter asked for evidence about Getachew's allegations that some TPLF people, TPLF leaders are contacting or they contacted Eritrean government. The reporter asked a question about the political future of the former President Getachew Reda. Which role will he play in Tigray's politics? We have been asking this question too. Well, Getachew firstly announced that he will continue playing political role in Tigray's politics. He said, wherever I am, I will continue playing my role in Tigray's politics. I won't abandon this movement to protect the rights, the interests of the people of Tigray. I am definitely part of the movement. I'll continue this movement. I am leading this movement. I'm not going anywhere. What does it mean? Does it mean that Getachew is interested in playing a role in Tigray's politics backed by the Prosperity Party? Or could he choose a new path, establish a new party in Tigray? Well, difficult to say what he's up to. The man perhaps is at the lowest level of his political career, especially when it comes to his influence in Tigray. He won't be allowed to do any political work in Tigray. He won't be allowed to organize a political party in Tigray. So which role can he play? It remains to be seen. But he wants to be relevant. He wants to be relevant in Tigray's politics. A lot depends upon the Ethiopian federal government now. What is the federal government's plan about Getachew Reda? How does federal government want to use Getachew? Will Getachew agree to taking a position on federal level? Or would he like to work in Tigray in some capacity backed by the federal government? His future uncertain, but his intention is clear. He wants to play a role in Tigray's politics. Maybe he'll have to wait. I mean, if Varede and TPLF don't get along well, there could be room for Getachew to return to Tigray in some capacity. I think he'll have to wait. Right now, perhaps he won't have any room. He won't be given any room to work in Tigray. He'll have to wait for the right time, I think. There are lots of challenges which Varede will face. TPLF Varede relation still open to speculation. TPLF still silent. 48 hours have passed since Tadesse Varede's appointment as the president of Tigray. Not a single word from TPLF so far. Why is TPLF silent? Obviously, there are issues. TPLF is holding extensive discussions in Mekelle. It wants assurances. It should get some assurances from Varade. Federal government has got assurances from Varade in the form of documents signed by Varade. TPLF would like to have similar assurances from Varade. I would like to see how Varade starts his work. That is why TPLF is silent. Getachew will have to wait, I think. He should not jump into making some decision about his political career now. I think he should wait for at least a few months. Let's see. He criticized Varade. He said the Varade was the head of security in Tigray. He knew what was happening in Tigray, but Varade did not accomplish his tasks. He said Getachew that he should have removed perhaps Varade, but he did not. He should have involved civil society in Tigray. He should have involved youths of Tigray from the start. So he's saying that instead of representing TPLF from day one, he should have tried to mobilize the people of Tigray, youths of Tigray, to create a sort of movement against the TPLF. He started late, basically saying that he started late. He should have started earlier to mobilize the people of Tigray against TPLF. Against TPLF, that's what I'm adding, but this is what he meant, I think. Last words, General Abdul Fattah Al-Burhan, Sudanese military chief, arrived in Asmara a few hours ago, welcomed by Eritrean president at Asmara airport. Al-Burhan is Sudan's military chief, head of government, head of Sudan Sovereignty Council, the man who is leading the Sudanese military in the fight against rapid support forces. 2-year-long civil war still ongoing. Al-Burhan's military has an edge over RSF, but war is far from being over. Neither of the two sides is expected to be fully victorious in this war. RSF, backed by UAE, in control of large parts of Sudan. Sudan's military has retaken territories, but it is not in control of entire Sudan. Why is Al-Burhan visiting Eritrea? Two main reasons, I think. Firstly, Burhan's allies are making some demands these days, and Burhan's alliance with his allies is crumbling. One of his allies is Mini Minawi. Mini Minawi is very close to Eritrean government. Mini Minawi fighters who are from Darfur were trained in Eritrea last year. Eritrea trained fighters were then launched in Sudan in support of Sudan military of Al-Burhan. Many Minawi and Al-Burhan not on good terms at a crucial time when Al-Burhan wants to make a push towards Darfur. He needs Mini Minawi's support. He wants Eritrea to convince Mini Minawi and others to strengthen their alliance with Sudan military to crush RSF. First major concern, I think, for Burhan is that he wants to use Eritrean influence in Darfur. Some movements in Darfur are on good terms with Eritrean government president. Secondly, RSF intends to announce the formation of a government in Western Sudan. Talks ongoing. Al-Burhan does not want any country in the region to recognize the government to be announced by RSF. That is why he's visiting neighboring countries, Middle Eastern countries, telling all the countries that there is only one government in Sudan led by Al-Burhan. So any other government should not be recognized by any country in the region. So Eritrea is turning into one of the players in Sudanese civil war, a small country, Eritrea, but somehow it manages to be relevant in regional politics, regional security issues. Thank you for watching.